That's correct. Planet-side
You keep
infantry.
saying infantry open. That would Pill is dead. Long
I'm actually
live
not talking
infantry
about that.
open.
Believe it or not, I'm actually talking about
What?
Infantry Open Invitational specifically.
They didn't play there.
They were there. I swear to you.
No,
I
they weren't.
swear. I swear.
Gelos, I as a
Team
person,
captains, please give me a like if you can hear me.
you were thinking of the wrong French team. HBG though, actually, they did play Pill X, if you remember.
That might have been the one I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, they played Pill X. They played 10v10. I mean, the HBG team is a newer team, but they do have a mix of some experienced guys that have been playing on Jaeger for a little while though. So definitely a fresh-faced team, but they definitely have a little bit more experience than their opponents, VKTZ.
Yeah. We're going to stay on this screen for just another minute maybe or so, just to make sure if anything gets muted, it's not important stuff. So we will talk about the stream, the actual rosters in just a few minutes. But I do also want to talk about, because this isn't super important, this is just the map. We'll start with that, actually. The map. It's going to be Chak Fusion. This is a map that's going to be, it's mostly a powerhouse-centric map. I'll go into more depth about this map as soon as we go into in-game screen, but it is a powerhouse map where you have the point inside the bottom floor. There's going to be a lot of cover that's on bottom as well. This map plays in an interesting way. It's somewhat asymmetrical, where one team gets a better spawn for holding, and the other team, they have a little bit of a rougher time on the other side. It does have a more clear, stronger and weaker side, but obviously because you flip for halftime, it's going to mean that both sides get to equal time on it. So we're going to see how both teams really deal with that sort of problem with the map specifically. We're going to see if either team can really take advantage of how you can hold this well, and if both teams can actually counter a really strong defensive hold. Like I said, we're going to go into detail about that in just a little bit. Let's talk about the rosters now. We should be past the copyright muting. No worries.
That will never be past that.
So we're going to start with HBG here. HBG, we don't know who's playing today just yet because they haven't popped up on the script yet.
VKTZ, can you hear me now?
But as soon as they do, we can tell you. We're going to start with HBG. A lot of names here that you do probably recognize. Adipik, Brenos, Osprey, specifically, I think are players in mid as well. Players who probably...
Ross, too.
Yep, Ross. These are players that you probably have seen before. Oh, French Life too, yeah. These are guys you've seen before. You've seen them play. But the rest of the players, I believe Osprey might have been saying that they are a little bit more fresh-faced. We're going to see just how they do. I did notice that nobody in here is really registered as an LA. So I guess they don't have an LA. LA main, which might hurt them a little bit on Chak, because Chak it's nice to have an LA, not a necessity, but I would actually say you really do want one. It's very good to have one because they can do drop downs. It's not an LA specific one. One also thing I wanted to note, I went ahead and put a little icon on the bottom right of the screen there. You'll notice that is going to indicate what faction they're playing. HBG, they're going to be starting up with TR, which gives them the access to the TR carbines, which they've been doing. They did all right, but from what I've heard, they got a little nerfed in this last patch. So who's going to be playing on NC is actually going to be in a little bit of an upper hand when it comes to LA play, which is actually going to be VKT.
Yeah, and also talking about the HBG roster, nobody registered as LA. However, Osprey obviously is very skilled at all three. So if they really needed him to switch off a Bolt, and I do believe he's been talking about how he doesn't really want to play Bolt all that much. So it's very possible that he could end up playing Heavy or LA, depending on how this match goes.
Yeah, it's absolutely possible. So we're going to see, though. For the VKTZ team, these guys, they're not as well known on Jaeger. I recognize a couple of these names, but that's because a few of these guys are from Emerald. But it's somewhat of a fresh team, which is really it's always nice to see fresh teams coming on to Jaeger and doing some stuff, because more participation on Jaeger, I think, just really does keep you drawn into the game, and it does really make you better as well as a player. And it's more interesting to see these newer teams come in, because they also do tend to have more kind of fresh ideas and strategies that you have not seen. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, I mean, can't forget that Fiji was a new team like only 2 years ago, something like that. Yeah, so and they're now one of the really good teams of these kind of tournaments. So can't just put down a team just because they're somewhat new. It's still nice to see them coming in and participating. All right.
And they're a bigger outfit too.
Mhm.
VKTZ. They just came off of playing Lane Smash this season, so they've definitely been dipping their toes more into Jaeger as things have gone on.
Mhm.
And guys like Hefty Bandit, Sandwich Police, who play Pog a lot, they've definitely gotten a lot of good experience from playing in those kinds of situations.
Yeah. We're going to switch on over to the in-game screen here. The looks like the script has actually popped up. We do have our players now for the HBG team. We have Barnett, Mamaluke, Brenos, TCT, Osprey, and Mid. For the VKTZ boys, we have Solano, Sandwich Police, Effect, FX, Yoboy12, Revolut, and Flapjack. Let me just scroll down there just to make sure I didn't... Is there more names? No, okay, that's right. And then that's going to be the VKTZ team there. So that should be the 6 for both sides. There might be swaps here and there for halftime. We will see. But of course, both teams have to sort of log in really early now because of G15 errors. So I think this is their finalized team. They're going to be going with. This is the map. This is Chak Fusion. Like I was talking about earlier, it is a powerhouse-centric map. This is the powerhouse here. One of the spawns, we'll start with that actually, is on the northwest side. Looks like we've got HBG here on northwest, and then on southeast, we have the VKTZ team, starting right back here. The way that this map flows is the southeast side, they get a quick run right into the powerhouse building. They actually have a slightly faster run in, I would say, to get in. What this allows is it gets them reinforcements a lot quicker. If you're on the southeast side, you're able to lock down the building a little bit better than, say, if you're on the northwest side. It presents a bit of a challenge here for the HBG guys on this first half, because they're going to have to, if VKTZ actually locks down the building, they're going to have to actually somehow break into that, and that tends to be a little difficult depending on how well the other team is holding. So obviously things like the door 3 and door 1 push are open, but this door 1 area is also very, very scary if you are pushing in from the southeast side. The LAs that come up here, this tends to be a bit of a death camp for them. It is a very scary place to be if you're pushing in very quickly from the southeast side. You got to be very careful of that LA. So again, we don't know who's going to be playing LA for both sides. I would assume both sides are going to have an LA, but for right now, we just don't know who those are going to be. And then for the northwestern side, they get a run into multiple entrances. This allows them a little bit more kind of a dynamic push every time they come in. Obviously, Dubs is open, but you do have to be careful of a bolter here. That does happen a lot. And then, of course, Skinny is their quick push. They can go right into it. Again, they have to be careful of somebody just holding up top. We will see if VKTZ can really lock down this building. They can get a ton of points from this half. And really, the ideal way to play this is to get a good surplus if you're on the southeastern side, because when you're on the northwestern side, the whole game can change. It is much more difficult, potentially, to get into the building if it gets really, really locked down. So you definitely want to see a VKTZ get a surplus of points to make sure that they can really lock down, potentially, the building. And maybe even come out with a win, because they're likely going to not be able to get push in quite as well in that second half.
I agree with everything you just said, Gelos.
Thank you.
Very astute.
Let them know that the cast is ready. Do you have the script up in front of you? I can give it to you if you need it.
Yeah, send me that link real quick. Yeah, let me get that link.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, maybe I should have that. Yeah, thanks.
Tends to be handy in order to track what's happening on the screen all the time.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
There we go. All right.
That's looking pretty good.
So I think we're just waiting on one to get logged in, and then we can get started here. Looks like it's the VKTZ team that's waiting on one. But yeah, this ought to be an interesting match. Do you have any predictions here coming into this one?
I feel like this is going to be a tough match for VKTZ. I mean, they're a new team; it's to be expected.
Yep.
I'm not saying that to insult them or anything like that. but I do think that they, that because the HBG team is a mix of like some experienced people and some newer people, I think they could still do well. If they're able to negate Brenos and Osprey, depending on what Osprey is going to be playing, really, they should have a good chance of keeping this competitive and maybe even getting a point cap too, which would definitely be big for VKTZ. I think they really would want to prioritize trying to get those points because if they can, because Czech is a good base to lock down against, and HBG, Osprey, guys like Osprey, they know how to play this map very, very well. So if they can somehow lock them out, I think they have a good fighting chance. It's going to be tough. It's going to be an uphill battle for them, I think.
That is what I worry about for VKTZ, because HBG definitely, from what I remember, HBG does know how to lock down this building pretty well. They're a team that I think does tend to do more lockdown strats rather than just do the really aggressive pushing kind of thing. I think we're going to see them probably. They're on the northeastern side or northwestern side this time, so we're probably going to see them set up in places like that rail here, probably upstairs. I don't know if we'll see anybody outside here waiting for him on the door 2 area, but I wouldn't doubt that Osprey is going to likely be on the roof here if he's playing LA. Otherwise, somebody else. But that roof there, right on the that alleyway, is going to be a big deal too. Oh, another thing to note, because actually this map does usually play a bolter. One big rule change that this tournament does is bolters are no longer allowed to cloak, which does change the dynamic for this specific push on dubs. Where this would be normally a place where a bolter would camp this railing right back here. They would just be invisible, waiting for people to start running down.
Match starts in 1 minute.
Long alleyway there to easily get a headshot. They can no longer do this reliably. They're not allowed to cloak, so they can be behind maybe this box here, but it takes a little bit more effort to actually do a quick flick than it is to just stand behind this rail
seconds.
and kind of zone that in and then uncloak and get the shot. So it is going to change up that dubs push dynamic a little bit. We're not going to be seeing that cloaked bolter back there behind the rail. Very, very interesting to see.
30 seconds.
All right, so we're going to start by watching the HBG team. Also, let me know if Zangief is still turned down too much, because I can turn him up a little bit more.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo,
wow.
It's infantry open. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
We about to start in like 10 seconds.
That's crazy. Turn him
10
down?
Sorry, Dirtle.
Can't believe
I
this.
apologize.
5, 4,
I'm actually going to watch VKTZ
2,
here.
1.
All right.
Match begins.
Okay, so we've got, it looks like mid on LA. Osprey's actually playing heavy. I don't see a bolt here, which is a little surprising.
VKTZ is just sitting outside their. So what are they?
Are they?
Okay, now they're all pushing in together.
Interesting.
That was kind of weird.
Oh, mid gets the quick and easy kill here off of Effect. He did not notice mid actually on the roof there.
They're all up fat.
That's likely going to set VKTZ up for a flank here. They're likely going to end up getting pushed by mid.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is HBG
Yeah.
cleaning up on the inside. They did lose a couple, so it's 4 and 3 in favor of HBG, not too much, but they did get the actual building control, and that's kind of a big deal for this particular map. So we're going to see what happens here now. We do have Osprey here on door 3. That's a good place to hold. Let's see what mid does here. It looks like he's going on roof, just waiting for the other LA. Osprey getting
they're
one.
Going big on door 2.
Brenos on that cat.
Get caught out on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit stuck here now.
Well, you say that, but actually they took out both Brenos and TCTTR. I guess his name is TCT.
Yeah, they're losing numbers though. LA tried dropping, but there's no one there.
Yeah, they did take out a good amount there, though. That stalls the push by quite a lot. Revolut here and Sandwich both stuck outside door 3. Revolut going down. Sandwich police having to back off. Here comes Osprey to try and do a cleanup. He does a lot of damage to Sandwich, but he gets away. And here's more catwalk holds up here as well. Osprey backing him up on door 3. That takes out both Sandwich and Solano. TCT here on the backup. Breno's going hard into door 1. Let's see what happens here. Gets a little damage, but he's actually getting pushed too hard. He's going to back off. Osprey's going to back him up. Takes out Flapjack.
I was trying to watch the LAs, but they actually just crossed each other like ships in the night like 3 or 4 times. So I think they're about to engage now. Yes, they are.
Oh, yep, there it is.
And,
oh,
they trade.
wow, a
Okay.
trade.
So actually, that's okay because for VKTZ, that means that the LA won't be watching them over door one.
Yep.
And though it does look like Brenos is holding this angle here on door one, he's ready for them to just come streaming
that's
out.
that's a scary angle right there.
It does look like one's going to be going catwalk though, so it does look like they're going to. Oh, they already have some catwalk people. Actually, oh my, their whole team is on
Oh,
cat,
yeah,
basically.
you're right. Revolut here coming as well. 3 have already been lost though.
And they're fragnating.
The fragnate went way too far.
It's interesting to see VKTZ's strategy here because it seems like they fully commit to everything they do. So like their opening strategy was full rush into door one, and there's the base cap by the way, so that's additional points for HBG. So like they initially went all in on door one up fat, and then they went all in on door two to wrap around to door three. Then they tried going all in on catwalk. So it seems like they really liked the strategy of just kind of all sticking together.
Yeah.
Which I get it. I get it for a team that's relatively newer, but it can be very difficult to do that because once you get caught out, it's your team could get in big trouble doing something like that.
Yeah, it is absolutely something I think we only see from newer teams usually. What it is it's just a great way to sort of push together and actually have the numbers on any kind of opponent. But as you've noted, you know, HBG just being in different angles does allow them to sort of clean up that death ball pretty quickly.
It does seem like VKTZ has numbers inside now, but they're starting to get slowly picked off here. Yeah, their LA's going to get out of there, but the heavies are getting...
Looks like Barnett here just got flashed.
Oh, no.
Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't look like there's anybody left in here for him. Door 3 push here. TCT going down, but cleaned up here by Osprey. Solano going down as well. Back on door 1, going for a hard push. Barnett actually takes out Flapjack.
Yeah, and as expected, Osprey really just kind of controlling this game right now. He's, I mean, in terms of skill level, I mean, he's really just kind of on a different level from a lot of the players in this game right now. Just because he has so much more experience than like 95% of the people playing.
Caster, look for Yo Boy. I actually don't see anybody named Yo Boy. You're right. See a guy named Curious Crispy, which I don't see on the script, but that's you know, that is the team's.
Not good.
Yeah, that's the team's got to be responsible for telling who's going to be playing. That might have been a mess up by them, or it could have been a mess up by the refs. I actually don't know. We'll see though. Hopefully things get fixed.
Either way, it's a mess up, and I'm not happy about it.
But please,
gets taken out there.
Pump the brakes a little bit. Let's stop pumping the gas so much.
We're seeing a little bit of movement maybe on door 2, maybe
door 1 as well has Revolut here. He's being camped out though. He can't really push this hard. He's waiting for his team here. Smart move. You really don't want to push unless you have your team here. This is a classic spot where people get really hard camped. Just you know, it's a very, very classic sort of scenario. Everybody running in, getting killed off of door 1. You got to be very careful of that kind of push.
And this has been rough for and Mid's gonna drop on door 1 now. He gets one. So this has been rough because HBG have basically commanded door 3 and the catwalk with their 1 heavy on cat and the heavy just kind of basically watching over on that door 3. And they really don't have, because it doesn't really have that ability to be a little bit more flexible and get numbers spread out to be able to push in effectively. So they've just been kind of getting rolled on door 1, door 2.
Yeah, it is a difficult one for them, and unfortunately, they also have somewhat the ideal side, but they have never been able to take advantage of it because they can't get that building control. Oh my God! 3 kill with a frag nade.
Okay.
That actually took that was a great nade there.
Was that Osprey?
That was Brenos. That was Brenos' frag nade. Yeah.
Nice frag. So actually, Effect was able to take out Mid on LA, so they actually have a little bit of breathing room there before the LA gets back. So. But I don't think they have the numbers to really do anything yet because they all got wiped. Yeah, that's unfortunate timing for them. Now Mid's already back.
Let's go take a look because it looks like they might be doing a catwalk push. Yeah, they are.
Got 3.
The very, very slow kind of push here. They may end up getting punished for this if they don't try and at least split some forces. Oh, they have split forces. I take that back. Look at Dubs over here. We got Solano here has gotten taken out, but Flapjack's still here. Oh, but he's getting pushed by 2. Yeah, there he goes. It's actually 3.
He's going to push now, and Brenos. Oh, Brenos, the second he decides to stop looking at that catwalk is when they start shooting him. It's like weird though. They're just kind of standing there. I think one of them just... Did he just disconnect or did he redeploy? What just happened?
Might have.
There was a guy. I think it was Curious Crispy was sitting here by like the catwalk stairs, and then he just disappeared. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see him redeployed either. I don't know. That's very odd. We do have the VKTZ LA here. Effects FC, is that what it was? Effects FX, I'm sorry. It looks like I thought he was going to go for a catwalk push there. That would have been a nice idea, but I guess he didn't go for it. He is low on health right now, though, so I guess he's just going to go right on in, see if he can take one before going down. He goes down, though. That particular scenario probably would have just redeployed, but maybe he just wanted to get some assistance for his friends. But I don't see them really pushing and taking advantage of it either. Well, unfortunate, but Flapjack here is making a push onto door 3.
Here. Uh-oh, he doesn't...
Oh, he doesn't know about the second one yet. Oh,
he leaves him... Oh, nice.
Great double peeking there by both Osprey and Barnett. It's a very, very good job by those two.
And Brenos is just holding it down here.
He just tanked a Desi. Beautiful job.
Oh, here they come. They're going to push him 2-on-1. He actually... Osprey won a 2-on-1 here on Cat. Is Brenos going to do the same?
Nope, no, Brenos goes down, but... Yep, Sandwich Police going down. Solano here by himself goes down.
That's good teamwork by HBG. Getting that clean up there. But Flapjack, I think he's gonna try and get into door 1 because there's nobody in there.
Look at that. Effects FX was trying to go for a flank here. Goes down. Meanwhile, on the inside, Flapjack taking out Barnett.
Okay, he's still holding on inside right now.
All right.
If he can get some teammates in here, they can actually like get themselves established a bit inside. Yeah. So Sandwich Police is going on a long flank right now. He's waiting there, but he's going to make a big flank here. TCT does not... Oh, there's more than...
Oh, here's the conk-nade. Oh, this is bad for Flapjack. He's out of shields.
He doesn't know.
Oh, it goes down. But yeah, here comes the flank. If he can take out... Oh, Sandwich Police almost. Solano here. Though.
But see, his teammate was waiting there. If they had pushed him together, they probably would have been a little bit more effective. Yeah. Now he's just going to get picked off.
Yep. And here comes another one. They're somewhat trickling into this flank. I don't think I've seen this quite before.
Yeah, that...
And a little unfortunate timing there by actually like 3 members. But you know, this again, they are still a fresh team. They're still learning the kinks and figuring out what they got to do. But
look, there's always going to be growing pains with things like that.
Of course.
And, you know, if you commit to the grind, if you commit to wanting to get better, I mean, like, you will get better.
Absolutely.
There's no shame in, like, you know, learning on the fly. That's how you get better. It's just, you know, everybody goes through those.
Solano here getting taken out by was that Barnett? Barnett on that heavy door 1 push. 5 minutes left in the match. Right now the scores are 69-26 in favor of HBG. Effect FX here taking out Osprey off of door 3.
Yeah, effect. I mean, he's a good player. You know, I've run into him on live numerous times. He's absolutely holding his own.
Yeah, let's see what he does with mid here, because he knows mid's there. I think he either heard him or spotted him.
Yeah, but he's gonna.
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know where he is now, though. Getting a little shot by mid.
Yeah, but he sees Osprey on there. He wasn't able to get any damage off on him, but he's got him spotted, so his team will know where Osprey's going.
Which is actually very, very useful information too.
Yeah, especially since it's Osprey.
Quick debt flash here does, I think, do a little bit to him, and it was actually, he was able to take him out there.
Yeah, and mid had him. He was holding the angle on him, and Effect still won that, so that's definitely a good.
Very nice job by Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, the door 1 push getting shut down immediately. They've taken out Osprey, but everybody else has gone down. Effect here to try and clean up. He takes him out.
Oh,
but goes down afterwards.
Getting Effect there. They're still going to hold on inside, so VKT's not able to make enough ground there.
Mid here looks like he's holding for a catwalk push potentially.
Yep.
Don't think
it's basically where he's been holding when Effect isn't roaming around. He's basically just been holding on there, making sure that they spot him out like that. Like Solano just getting spotted on Cat, so they're gonna know he's there.
Barnett getting a Desi kill off of Sandwich Police there. Oh, the door 3 push also getting shut down. Revolut already down, and then can Flapjack get away? He does. He gets away just barely. Effect here is now holding the roof. It looks like he's already taken mid. Osprey here on the hard push. Oh, but he's going back in. Probably the smart idea.
Mm.
All right, big push here by the VKTZ team. Going to door 2. They've lost shields and a half. Coming back. They've taken Barnett. Doing some damage to Brennos, getting him as well. Sandwich Police still here behind the cylinder. This is the way that you want to see this team push. Look at this, on Skinny as well.
Trade.
Effect taking
Effect
1.
Trading too.
That's a nice push. We need to see more of that right there.
It's just a shame that VKTZ doesn't have the ability to really capitalize on that too much. They got good picks there. And Osprey's already up on Skinny, so... And he's got help. You don't want to run into a 2v1 here.
Yeah, Flapjack.
It's a 3v2 now.
Flapjack's now with Solano and Revolut. They've already taken 1. The shields are all down for the HBG team, but they're now getting a lot of help in from Dubs. Oh, all down.
Is that a yeah, 3 for 1 there?
Yeah. Let's see, where's the rest of our VKTZ team? I guess they're all down. We're gonna check back in with them on there. Oh, take that back. Effect was still alive. Where's he at? It looks like he's on Skinny right now. Does he go down? He goes down. I don't think he took anybody there. Oh no, he took Osprey out. Take it back. VKTZ, they're LA doing actually pretty decently.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's actually he's the only one. Yeah, only one positive on the team. Doing really well, actually.
And the thing is though, like, they don't. HBG absolutely does not need to be like, oh, Osprey needs to go LA to neutralize their LA, because I mean, if you look at the rest of the scores, it's fine that mid is just basically trying to keep Effect engaged, trying to keep him, you know, preoccupied. He's spotting up on Catwalk when VKTZ is trying to go there, so he's doing his job. He doesn't really need to like hard frag or anything like that, because the rest of his team is doing that work. He's really just doing his role of keeping Effect basically controlled.
And speaking of Effect, he's already taken mid out again. I thought he was going to go for a push there, but I guess he's waiting for his team to be able to do an effective push before he goes in. I'm not sure what's going on here exactly. Maybe he's waiting for them to potentially push door 1.
Yeah.
Might be helping for the door 3 push. Oh, a questionable jump there by Effect. Goes down.
Taken out.
Huge punishment there. Door 1 push, Sandwich Police going down. I think that's the rest of the VKTZ team once again down. Score is now 97-43 in favor of HBG. They're going to be taking this second half with a massive surplus in points. VKTZ, when we switch sides, they're going to have a rough one because the second half means that HBG is going to be on the side where they can hold really effectively. I am going to be curious to see how VKTZ deals with that, though, because sometimes some teams can handle the other side a little bit better. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at these score lines. All right, for the HBG team, we're looking at 98 points. VKTZ at 43. HBG is almost all positive with just mid at -6 here. He's been dealing with Effect, who has been doing extremely well, considering how hard the rest of the team has been having it. Let's see here. We have, I think, is that Osprey? Yeah, Osprey, top frag of the game, plus 15 nets, only 22 kills and only 6 deaths. Really nice job here by him. Look at that HSR as well. These guys in their HSRs. Him and Barnett both at a pretty high HSR for a scrim on Jaeger. You don't usually see those go so high, but you know, Osprey is a bolter at heart, so I suppose it makes sense that it's so high. And then we got TCT as well, plus 12 net, 20 kills, 8 deaths. Lots of damage assists, so should be noted by HBG. They're at 52 damage assists. VKTZ was only able to inch out 25, and the reason why that's important is because despite mostly balling up, VKTZ was unable to get multiple people shooting at the same target at the same time a lot of the time. HBG, what they did a lot was they had crossfire angles set up, and when they came in, everybody was able to get a little bit of damage on every single one of those targets because VKTZ was so balled up a lot of the time, and I think that's really doing a detriment to VKTZ. I think on this second half, I mean, they're basically going to be forced to do this, but on the second half, we're likely going to see them change it up a bit and go, 2 groups to 3 groups at a time with only 2 people instead of the whole ball, say, going up Skinny or something like that, because it is a lot tougher to do something like that on the second half. So we're going to see, though. We're going to see. For the VKTZ team, obviously, only Effect is plus 3 net, 18 kills and 15 deaths. Still, phenomenal job here. It is hard to still go positive when the rest of the team's having a hard time, say, getting into a building or to holding a building in general. So good on Effect. He is still doing his best, and it does seem like too that he is actually supporting his team. Sometimes we see an LA go really high in score, but that's because they're mostly doing things like drop downs and just getting a kill by themselves. That they're not really helping their team that much, right? VCAT's LA specifically, in fact, is doing so well at just holding back, and he's not pushing until his team actually wants to go in. And you saw him too just a little while ago when he went back to door 1 and attempted to sort of help with the push over to door 3. That is a really good teammate, and something you definitely wanted to sort of treasure if you are VCATs. He's doing a phenomenal job both in getting the frags and actually doing team play. He's doing fantastic. So hope to see more out of that on the second half as well.
Yep. And just a reminder for everybody, including people that are chatting, this was not a 6-on-5. Curious Crispy was playing. It was a 6-on-6. It was just that there was a screw up with the with the scores.
Right.
So he wasn't registering, and that's why the scores are probably different, but I imagine it's not going to be like...
Yeah, I don't think Curious Crispy was going massive positive or anything like that. I don't,
Yeah. No. I mean, it's a 50-point difference.
Right.
It's really would be ridiculous to suggest that it would be
right.
a 50-point, gap or something like that. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But so they weren't down a man. I think that would have definitely been pretty tough for them if they were down a man.
I think with as fresh as this team is, they're doing their best. They're trying new stuff. That death ball strategy doesn't work super well, I would say. I think this is actually one of the worst maps to try that strategy on. Actually, you could see just how easy it is to get crossfire angles set up on all of the angles that you would expect a team to be pushing, whether it be catwalk or door 1. So it is really hard to do that. But that's the part of the growing pains, like you said. They'll figure out sort of how to do multiple teams doing pushes at the same time as we move ahead, and because we're going on the second half, they're literally going to be forced to do that. You really can't push everybody up skinny, say, on the second half. Okay, we're gonna go into the in-game screen, and I will actually talk about what VCATs might be doing differently.
20 seconds.
So obviously skinny is going to be their quick push, but we're going to be seeing them go through door 3. Effect, obviously, he's going to be wanting to do a camp off of door 1, making sure he can get some damage off as they move in. And then the dubs area, it's going to be very important for them to just do an occasional push, maybe 2 people up into that area. All right, so I'm going to be watching the HBG team once again. HGTV channel. That's the one, yes.
All right, I'm watching VCATs right now. Looks like they're going heavy dubs to start off. Oh my, Osprey almost got a frag off on them as they try going dubs.
Actually, no,
he's so determined to get that frag off.
I think he did get a shield damage at least off of that one. Oh, but he's in a bad position right here. He does, I think he does help with the kill there, though.
No, Osprey's doing his job.
Wow.
He's keeping them completely... 4 guys preoccupied right now.
Yeah, I did not expect this.
Yeah,
oh man, Revolut tried to go around, but they never got Osprey. He's still alive. That is crazy. That is a very good play by Osprey. His
Osprey
opener
feeling himself right now.
Yeah, that was a very impressive hold there. Absolutely destroyed the push that was going to happen for VCATs.
Oh, by the way, it does look like
Osprey received a warning for shooting behind the railing.
Oh! Is that? I didn't know. Oh my god. So that
I forgot about that.
I completely forgot about
Osprey,
that. That's such a
I didn't mean to say that you were doing well. In
fact, how dare you?
You're a naughty boy. Don't ever do that again. You absolute fool.
Complete cheater. Can't believe Osprey did that. That's very upsetting.
Anyway, as I was saying though, and he's going to push out right now. He's mad. He's going in for kills.
Oh, he got Solano already. Here comes Marmaluke. Oh, it goes down though. Marmaluke here to clean up at least.
It does look like HBG actually swapped out somebody. Mr. Tomahawk appears to be in now, so they did swap out someone.
And also, it looks like Curious Crispy is registered now at least. Yeah. So we're good there. Effect still doing well, by the way, on the roof. He's still +3 net.
And there we go. The formal apology from Osprey. My bad habits.
All right.
There you go. He has apologized. So everybody, no more making fun of him in chat. Everybody, come on. He apologized. Let's let bygones be bygones here.
Ooh, Effect here getting a double actually.
Oh, nice.
That was the second
That's
kill.
big for his team.
Yeah, it is.
His team needs to capitalize on this. Solano's still alive on the silo here on door 3. He's got they know he's there. He's leaving now. Oh, TCT pushing out a skinny door. He gets one. Ooh. Oh, and Curious Crispy looks like he's gonna start pushing him.
This might work actually. He does
he
get
did
TCT.
Get him. He's gonna. Yeah. They've got numbers here now.
Oh, but they're forgetting about the point.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, they got it. Okay.
So they're gonna flip it. That's good. That's good. They need that. But here comes Oz. Oh,
so,
look at the.
This is another thing that you kind of notice from newer teams. They don't know where to stand on this point. It's always it's a very good idea to stand behind that point. That point is extremely useful for actually stopping bullets. All right, now we have the VKTZ team pushing up Skinny. They're going for dubs here. They've already cleared TCT out. Yeah, Can they make a push down on the point before it caps?
They're no,
no, they're not going to do it. Oh, stopped it just in time.
No, Revolut.
Yeah,
dude, he got that win, and he jumped on there with 0 seconds. That's good shit right there. But they're gonna start pushing them hard, so they got to get ready.
Yeah, Revolut already backed off of the point itself, which is probably smart. Here comes the HBG team already on door 3 and door 1. TCT going down early. This is good for VKTZ.
Upstairs. Osprey pushing on point.
Solano sees him.
That's probably who you want on point, honestly. Osprey is the experienced
guy.
But
Solano takes him.
But
the rest of VKTZ is still up. They can push back onto him as well, taking out Marmaluke. But they got to actually make the push. Effect with the flank onto Marmaluke gets him.
Kills. Nice, they cleaned him out.
But they have not gotten the point control back yet. Here comes Solano. They're doing it. Okay, this is the control that we were waiting on right here.
Yeah, that was good shit from VKTZ there.
VKTZ finally kicking it into gear here. Door 3 and door 1 now occupied by HBG. They don't see any enemies here. They're going straight for the point. Not a lot of VKTZ in. That's probably why. Brenno's here going straight for Skinny.
Is flanking them hard. He might get conked though. I think he just got conked by his own team.
Yeah, I think so too. He does get one though, and he goes down.
Yeah, that was rough. He had a nice flank going, and then he just gets conked by his own team.
Solano going back on a point. He's making sure this is at least going for his team if there's ever a spare second. This is a very good idea. Revolut here out in the very open, very dangerous place to be.
Yeah, HBG's starting to get numbers here. They got at least 3 people, 4 now.
Solano getting taken out by Skinny. This is looking bad for VKTZ.
And TCT's gonna flank Skinny door right now.
Oh, this could be bad. Yep, Crispy going down. It's just gonna be these 2 left up here, Sandwich and Flapjack.
And Osprey's pushing up Fat.
Oh, Revolut coming back in through Skinny. He takes out Tomahawk, goes down though. So here comes Flapjack going down as well, trading with Osprey. That's gonna be 1 on point though. 17 seconds. It's gonna be up to. Is that Sandwich that's still left up here? Sandwich is the only one left. He's got to be the one that pushes onto that point. He's not going to do it. 5 seconds left. Oh, this cap is going to go through, it looks like.
He's going, but
there it goes. Yeah, Sandwich took too long to get on there.
Yep.
Sandwich going down. So does TCT. Effect here also went down off of door 3. Meanwhile, the push onto door 1 actually gets stalled. Solano with a double.
Taken out, though. And Flapjack's still staying strong on point, though. He's going to run. Oh, Reynolds
goes down.
Clips him.
Look at the score difference, though. Look at this. We're at 138 to 80 now. They've actually done a really good job at getting some of these points back, VKTZ has.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to see if they can actually maybe continue this momentum with another push. Sandwich Blade's going down right at the end. That was not, actually. That was actually an MSW kill. Here comes the Dubs push. Revolut here going in without shield. A little scary. Feels no fear, though.
They have numbers, though. They have the numbers.
Nope, Conk going out onto Hall. They can easily grab Osprey, but they've conked themselves on accident. Flapjack now in the corner.
Osprey's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's a bit of a trooper, that.
Osprey, please.
We're gonna see a bunny hop. No, Osprey gets a underboss kill, goes down.
Holy.
Oh, also conked on Skinny here, Flapjack.
Oh, effect.
Brenno's stuck behind Cylinder. Can he get taken out? Oh, trade. What is this push happening right here? What is going on here? Flapjack's still alive?
Dude's still. He's going.
Oh, finally goes down.
He got clapped
TCT. Osprey and TCT holding on to bottom cylinder here. Revolut taking out Osprey, though. He's going to do a push onto TCT. Feels no fear. Takes a second one. Actually, Sandwich technically got both of those kills, but backed up by Osprey.
taking out Brenos. Okay, they've got numbers inside now.
Yeah, VKT's getting a little bit more momentum again. They, this might be the half where they really start figuring out their team dynamics. They're doing much better now. Here comes a push on door 2 by Osprey. He's already done some damage off of Sandwich's shields. He's going to make that push on. Sandwich coming back. He thinks he's over there in door 2. He doesn't realize Osprey's behind him now. Here comes Osprey for a push. Going to take out Revolut as well. Now, big push here by HBG onto door 3.
Yeah.
That's a great angle for them. But Effect taking out the door 1 push, but goes down after. Big push onto point here by the HBG team. Flapjack might be able to get a little damage off, but he's not going to be able to actually take a kill. He's going to have to run out here. Curious Crispy going down. Osprey pushing up Skinny. Oh, and Mid taking out Flapjack as he attempts to escape through dubs. Great re-counter push here by HBG. They're doing great right now. Sandwich Police. Caught out in a bad spot here.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
I think this half has really benefited VKTZ just for Effect. Effect has done a much better job this second half. And that's not to say, like, his first half was good. But, like, you could see he's definitely doing better on this side of the map, and it's allowing his team to get more, like, flexibility inside the building now.
Yeah.
And that's something that's definitely been important for VKTZ, is being able to just get not have to worry about the LA constantly dropping them, and then they're able to establish themselves inside and actually get some kills. So
he gets another kill off of Mid there, too.
So he's really been doing a good job of helping the team out here. Giving them exactly what they need.
Yeah, like I said, it's one thing if your LA is just fragging out but not actually getting any real assistance for the team. We have seen that in the past, but what Effect is doing is not that. What he's doing is harassing the LA, making sure he's not getting any drop downs. He's occasionally doing a flank onto door 1 or door 3, and he's getting those kills when his team needs them. He's doing a fantastic job.
And I don't know what Curious Crispy's first half stats were, but he's +1. He's got 10 kills, so he's actually he's been doing good stuff for his team right now this half. So the team definitely playing much better in the second half.
A push here by the VKTZ team up onto Skinny. They've taken 1, but goes down to Osprey on 50s. Now another push here by the VKTZ team up onto door 1. Did not expect that flank.
Oh no, Revolut did take out 1 on door 1, but there were still 2 more guys there waiting for him, so he got traded out. Very little catwalk play this time around.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Not a lot of catwalk pushes, but that is mostly up to whoever the southeastern side is. That's usually playing the catwalk. Then you have to actually counter it if you're northwest. Really, it's been the HBG team not doing any kind of catwalk play at all. Oh, push here by Revolut, but he gets just firing lined there as he comes up the stairway. Oh, Effect does actually go down. It looks like Mid took him out there. Oh, no, I take that back. Mid's also down. They must have traded out.
Yeah.
Here comes a push here by the VKTZ team onto dubs. We still got about 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. At this point, I'm not sure. I don't think it's possible for VKTZ to come back, but they're still doing a fantastic job on this second half.
I mean, the point difference after the first half was about 50-ish points, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the difference here is, about... It's really not that much of a difference. So that means that VKTZ was holding their own in this half. They were absolutely...
Definitely.
Playing... And also, HBG did get that base cap in this half, too. So that gives them additional points as well. So VKTZ definitely played much better in the second half. I don't think it was just so much that the side was favoring them. I think it was just... they played a lot better. They finally have, you know, their feet under them a little bit. They're kind of getting used to this. And it's a learning experience.
It is.
It's going to be tough, but this is exactly why you play.
Yeah, I do think that the side did benefit them a little bit, but not in the way that the sides are you know, stronger on the side they're currently on. I think it's more to do with that this side does force you to split up your team a little bit. Now you can't just ball up like you could on the other side, and that does benefit the VKTZ team a little bit better, it seems like, because Effect is able to actually take advantage of that pretty well. This team is actually able to take advantage of splitting forces a lot better than they are just deathballing in for this particular map anyway. Now here comes a push by the VKTZ team going straight up to Skinny Sandwich and Solano. They've already conked out. No real effect on Osprey, but they do take him out anyway. And big frag nades coming out. Another conk nade as well.
So he's going to drop door 3 right now. He's going to try and take out some guys if he can. He's going to flash up.
He's doing a little damage off of a Skinny player. Here comes Effect coming up to door, I'm sorry, Skinny. HBG team all down. Now they are making a little bit of a pushback into door 1. Osprey going for the classic, just run right into door 1, not realizing. That's you know, everybody's prone to that every now and again. Everybody's fallen trap for that. Oh, was that Effect getting a lot of damage off? But he does actually go down. He wasn't able to get the kill off of Brennos. Osprey here was holding this time around. Now he's pushing in with his team, going straight for the bottom floor push, going to Skinny. They're going to take out Revolute here off of Skinny outside, and taking out Solano as well. Top floor, Flapjack takes out Osprey.
Yeah, Brenno's still there. Oh, he gets taken out by mid.
Good flow there by HBG, just kind of flowing around wherever that that hold was. And we have about 45 seconds left in this match. Obviously, it's going to be an HBG win, but VKTZ did really, really well this this half in general. I think you know, we've seen some pretty good stuff from them just overall. Effect here goes down to mid. Let's go take a look at the inside, where VKTZ has actually all gone down inside of Dubs. This was an unfortunate push, it looks like. Now we're going to wait for the VKTZ re-push here. Coming back in through Dubs. Curious Crispy gets taken out early. Flapjack also losing shields. Oh, and there is time.
HBG wins 200 to 137.
All right, so yeah, the scores you heard, 200 to 137 in favor of HBG. They did phenomenally well here, despite not having.
Captains, please come into the ref channel.
Despite not having massive LA control, they still did a pretty good job. Let's go over the scores really quickly because we want to start getting the interviewees up here pretty quick. For the HBG team, we have, looks like Brenno's actually grabbed top frag of the game. He is 44 and 23, 18 net score. Fantastic job there by Brennos. We saw a lot more action from him on this second half. Osprey didn't really skimp out on it either, though. Only 40 kills this time, though. Just followed up. And then, of course, Effect on the other team, VKTZ, 42 kills, 29 deaths, 13 net. Fantastic job by VKTZ. Everybody else having a rougher time. But again, growing pains are expected when you're kind of fresh as a team. They honestly, they did pretty well, I would say, on the second half. The first half was a bit more rough. They got some things to learn, but they are doing a good job, at least as their sort of you know, opener, I would say, team strategies. We will see hopefully some more very good stuff from them in the future. All right, let's grab the interviewees. Let's see here. Who are our boys? Osprey, I would imagine. And who is the VKTZ?
Livnix was in the chat with me.
Livnix, okay.
User was moved to
all right. So
Yo.
for the HBG team, we have Osprey, and for the VKTZ team, we have Livnix. First of all, congratulations to Osprey for your win. That was a very well played match. You guys did fantastic. Going into this match, though, you know, were you kind of expecting sort of to deal with like that little bit of a death ball, I would say, on that first half at least. Going into it, were you expecting sort of different strategies? What was the plan?
If I'm being honest, I really didn't know well the VKTZ guys beforehand, so I had no clue what to expect. So we just played our game. Like the only purpose was, okay, we do like we always do, and if it works, we keep on it, and if it doesn't, we just try to adapt to what they do, in case they do something fancy. Since what we were doing worked on the first half, then we just carried on. Definitely had to change the pace on the second round because they did play way better.
Yeah, they definitely did play way better. And actually, that's what I was going to ask Livings. You guys definitely turned it up on the second half. What happened that made everything click for your team?
Well, I think like two things, right? Like at the beginning, we were actually even having a little bit of trouble getting the 6 person, since we're actually new to this lane smash, not lane smash, IO format. Some of our guys didn't know where to be, and we actually had one person sit out. Well, during the first half, we actually I think he wasn't added to the script or something. So we were actually playing the first half with like 5 people.
Okay. We saw him for a little
Oh.
bit there, but I guess he must have sat out after that then. I
That's
guess
why
no,
there's
that's
a score
probably
difference.
that's probably
I'm having everyone from VKTZ, and I have a different score from the live. That's why.
Yes, the first half we were playing with 5 people, and the second half we were actually
Ah.
full. A little bit more warm up, so it actually ended up playing better. At the beginning, we were like, we were just getting used to it, having a little bit of technical difficulties. They got sorted out, so it should be okay for next week.
All right. Well, because we got to get the next match started up. I don't have too many more questions. I do want to mention one more thing though. For Livings, your LA did fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Effect. Going into this, were you expecting him to do so well on this one?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like we have a couple of really good LA players. We're working on the other 5 right now, right? So it's just a process, and it's gonna take a little bit of time. But yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, Fed is a really good guy, and I think he's been training himself up. So yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice to see Effect specifically because he seemed like he really did know what he was doing there. He was waiting for his team. He did a great job in general. So hope to see more out of that, as well as your team in general in the future. We're going to go ahead and end it there, though. I got to start getting things set up for the next match in about 15 minutes. So one more time, congratulations to Osprey and the HBG team. And we will go ahead and put this on the splash screen here and start back up in just about 5 minutes here with the pre-screen for the next match. Bye bye everybody. Bye. Thanks for playing.
Peace. Thanks for last minute stream.